Well, Canada is doing away with more testing requirements at the border.
So let's find out more details on this. Bakari Savage live at Pearson Airport this morning with reaction to the removal of more restrictions. Bakari.
Yeah, good morning, Nick and G. A lot of this has to deal with people coming back to Canada, and especially those traveling with children. Believe it or not, congestion is easing here at Pearson Airport this morning, and so are those restrictions. So if you are traveling today or in the near future, here are the changes that you need to know about, starting with mask mandates. They are still mandatory for travel throughout your journey, regardless of the changes in the states. And so we're going to have passenger reaction from that shortly. But also, big thing, unvaccinated children under the age of 12 traveling with a fully vaccinated adult will no longer need a COVID-19 test. Fully vaccinated travelers will no longer be required to wear a mask for 14 days, keep a list of contacts, or report COVID-19 symptoms. But here's the thing, if you're not fully vaccinated, you still have to get a pre-entry test. So talking about the changes and, not changes as well, we have some passenger reaction as well as infectious diseases specialist, Dr. Dale Kalina.
It is confusing, especially even in the States. I went San Francisco to Florida, and San Francisco is mandatory, Florida was not. So, I don't know, it is confusing. And Canada, yeah, it's mandatory.
I'm okay with it. I had a lot of troubles wearing a mask at the beginning, so it took me a while. But it's okay. I'm really warm right now because it's really warm in here, but I think it's okay.
The people that are coming to the country who are unvaccinated, who are adults, are more likely to be associating with other people who are also unvaccinated. And with that in mind, it still makes sense to do testing for them because they're more likely to be associating with people that are at a higher risk for severe disease, as they themselves are also at a higher risk for severe disease. And that also, I think, equates to their children who are also likely to have the same vaccination status. So I think it makes sense. It also makes sense to make more of a step towards sustainability of our testing programs and COVID vaccine and testing programs. It's a step in the right direction.
Okay, and Nick and G, here's something that travelers need to keep in mind when coming back. You still may be subjected to a random PCR testing that's going to be done at the airport, and also the Arrive Can app. You still have to use it, okay? Nick, G?
Yep, I'm going to keep it on my phone then. Bakari, thanks to you. It's not going to get deleted. Appreciate that. That is Bakari Savage at Pearson Airport this morning.